What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is not having a good couple of days. There's a big rumor out there about his wife and the fact that she's cheating on him with, I believe, not one but two different men. Right now, that has been a rumor that has sprung up out of nowhere. I've tried to substantiate those claims. I have not as of yet. But the one claim that we can verify is the fact that Steve Harvey, fired one of his social media people because a post was put up about, basically who are comedians. I'm paraphrasing, who are comedians that are not funny at all, right? And that caused a lot of pushback. There was some comedians that got in their feelings. But Steve Harvey had to come out and say that wasn't him, that it was his social media manager. It's funny how up until now, people may have thought Steve Harvey was putting out his own tweets. I still believe that there may have been times where he's putting out his own tweets or X's or whatever you want to call it. But this time, because if you look at it, have Steve Harvey ever said anything like that? So apparently he fired whoever was running his Twitter X page, right? And he made this video. And we're going to take a look at that video, man. He was so disheveled. He says he was out fishing and he had to take a selfie. That's what he called the video. He called the video a selfie. So we can verify that he was not behind that account, that it was somebody else. But the one thing that people want to know is, did Steve Harvey's wife cheat on him? We have not seen Steve or his wife respond to these rumors. Now, there was somebody that knows these two that spoke out and said that wasn't true. But Steve didn't. You see how fast Steve went on social media after that person put out that tweet? He could do the same thing about his whole, cheating rumor, but he hasn't. With there's smoke, there's fire. I don't think that, because again, when have we ever heard of her cheating on him? I don't think that this came out of thin air. I think people may have been talking, and maybe the conversation went to Steve Harvey and his wife. Because you got to ask yourself, why has she stayed with Steve so long? Yes, Steve, is a successful man, but she wasn't dating, guys like Steve. Let's be real. Steve is a law-abiding citizen. She wasn't into those type of guys. She was into these street dudes. She basically withheld herself from Steve until he got successful. Once he got successful, that's when the whole situation worked for them. He basically raised Lori as his own. But we had never heard about her cheating with anybody. That's probably the first time anybody has heard that she has stepped out on Steve. And Steve or his wife or anybody from their team has publicly come out and said anything, which is why this rumor has taken off like it has. And I'm telling you right now, I am one of those people who can believe where there's smoke, there's fire. Because they were on the verge of separating before. You remember when she went out and she had her wedding ring off? Y'all remember that? I do. But whatever issue they had, they worked through it. Never underestimate the will of a Western woman to leave a good situation. Steve really loves this woman. I saw a clip where Steve was talking about he would take the life of somebody over that woman. Would she do the same for Steve? I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. And Steve is not having a good couple of days, man. The fact that he's firing people lets you know he's gotten to. And the fact that he has not strongly denied this rumor, put it to bed, lets you know there might be some truth to it. Because whenever a friend of the family is speaking out and not the people itself, that tells you everything you need to know. And that maybe there's something else going on here that we don't know about, that they're trying to conceal and they're trying to work through. And that's why Steve went out quickly and made that video. As a matter of fact, let's get to that particular video. Let's get to it. Let's take a look at this video. It's on TMZ site. This is Steve responding with his quote unquote selfie video to respond to the fact that that wasn't him that put up that post on his Twitter page.
All right, I got to take some time to address this here. I came down here to get away, get in some nature, do some fishing.
Why did Steve need to get away? What is Steve needing to get away for? Why does Steve need to go on a personal vacation? He said he need to go fishing and get away, right? What does he need to get away from? Did he need to get away from Marjorie?
Somebody works for me on my Twitter, put a statement out that was totally negative. I got to take responsibility for it because they work for me. But the engagement was talking about name a comedian you don't think is funny. Why would I do something like that? That don't even make no damn sense. My whole brand is to be motivational. And I'm going to turn around and say something like that. You don't know where these young people at in their career, man. They could be coming up in anything. I'm all about positivity. I would have never done nothing like that. I'm so pissed off right now, man. Talking about I was trying to get some engagement. Okay. Be trying to get some employment too. My bad, y'all. Now I got to come on here and do something, doing a damn selfie. So here it is. I'm sorry, man. My bad, y'all. Won't happen again, though.
See, this is why you should be managing your own social media. I can understand if you have like, you're posting videos on like your website, or you're posting like video content from your show, video clips, right? Promotional stuff. But when it comes to like Twitter and Facebook, you probably need to have more of a handle on that, right? So you can avoid having to make I'm sorry videos. You're making this I'm sorry video because of what somebody for you did. And now we're in this situation right here. This was the tweet right here. And now that person has gotten fired. And I want to get y'all to the gist of why we are here. And why Steve was flustered. Why Steve is needing to go on a self-vacation. To get away, right? He need to get away from his wife. This according to Marker.com. Steve Harvey seemingly fires social media manager amid divorce rumors. Steve Harvey is trending on X over two incidents, one real and the other fake. He seemingly fired his social media manager over a negative tweet regarding comedians and is now having to hear rumors about wife Marjorie cheating on him. Harvey, who's 66, shared a video Friday night suggesting he fired his social media manager after they posted a tweet urging followers to name a comedian that does not make them laugh. I showed y'all the video through this. Harvey confronted the employee who told him he needed more engagement, and the comedian joked that now somebody needs employment. The following morning, false reports about Bridges seeking divorce after she was reportedly caught having an extramarital affair with their chef and bodyguard floored the internet. Let's see. Turns out Steve Harvey's story is fake. A lot of you wanted it to be real so bad, so y'all call him a simp. I hope you heal. Now, this was a post from a guy who I'm assuming is connected to Steve. He says fake news has been taken to new heights all over the world, and this is so unfortunate. We experience this practically every day. And so when we read about our friend Steve Harvey and his lovely wife having issues, we had to contact him, and he confirmed that he and his wife are very much okay, and it's all fake news and should be disregarded. The family is happy together and wish them all the best. He sounds like a publicist. So it's not real. It's a fake made up story. Even though they came really close to divorcing a couple of years back. Y'all remember when she was out and about with no ring? That wasn't fake. When she was out and about with no wedding ring on. Listen, I don't know how their marriage is going, but we'll see. You know, I tweeted on my Twitter X page that this whole separation cheating thing is not real until we see divorce papers. Until divorces are because again, divorces come out of nowhere. Right? Divorce can come out of nowhere. We have seen it. Kevin Costner, the guy is he's about the same age as Steve Harvey. It's a little bit older, I think. He got divorced out of nowhere. So divorces can happen in a split second. So everything can be seemingly good one day and a divorce can come the next. Trust me, Marjorie seems like the type of woman who thinks that she has options out here. Okay? She got Steve, she can get another one. Never underestimate the need of a Western woman to feel validated by going out here and trying to get with another man. Do I think they've separated? No. To me, it's not real until divorce papers are signed, but we've seen this story before. We have seen marriages fall apart overnight. Look at what's going on with rapper Gunplay and his wife. They just had a child together, and out of nowhere, not only did she claim that he put hands on her and, and the child, she's trying to claim that it went on for a long time, even though they hadn't really been together for like a couple of years. And she still married him, defended him publicly. Marriages can fall apart overnight, people. Yeah, they're going to tell you everything is good, but we will see. Never underestimate a Western woman's need to feel validated by being with another man. You see, y'all keep telling her that Steve is the best that she can do. She'll try to prove you wrong. She will. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.